Okay, lumberjack slam, graham sandwich, pancake puppy, slam burger, 2 milkshakes, and an order of cheddar tots. Let me know when you want your check, and if you're here for the hole, it's in the men's bathroom.
The what now?
Hole?
The fear hole, men's bathroom.
Well, it's definitely a hole. They weren't lying about that.
First to the episode 7 Rick and Morty episode.
I
got it.
I'm saying Paul, he's the man in the tree.
I got it. What you got now, Ned?
What?
Ned. 90s fad toys. What's that one?
Huh?
90s fad toys.
Oh no, that's different season, I think.
No, season 7.
Oh, that's just a fucking general synopsis for the whole show.
What do you want to know?
90s.
How many there is?
Nah, episode 9, what was it? Hello.
It's called No Mort, No Fear or something.
Nah, that one's Fear No Mort. I've got it in front
of
me.
There's another one.
Yeah, I'm just looking at number 9. There's one's called 90s. Oh, you got it all.
I got the proper episodes thing.
I thought the black hole was the last one.
Nah, we're going to do the black hole one. But like,
yeah,
obviously, we're going to talk about...
it was the last one of the whole series?
Yeah, it was. Now, all it is I saw episode 9. I just couldn't remember it from the episode, from the thing.
No, so what was the black hole number 10 then?
Yeah, black hole was number 10. Number 9 was Mort Ragnarok.
Oh, I like that one.
After killing Jerry in an experiment, Rick discovers that afterlife exists and possesses an infinite amount of energy.
Have you not seen it?
With the Vikings in it.
Yeah, that one's funny, man.
That's pretty funny.
I think that was my favourite one of the series.
Oh, that one's sick because he got Ice Cube to
get in
it. So
was it actually Ice Cube as well?
Nah.
That's my favourite one, and I'll explain where Ice Cube is in the episode.
Yeah. I know where. I watch all them YouTube breakdown videos I do. Like, if you look at this screen, you can see this.
Yeah.
Alright, then who's introing then?
Was it me last time or you? I can't remember.
It's probably me.
You go on then.
Do my thing.
Do your crystal powers.
Welcome to Flip Survival.
Crystal powers? What the fuck are crystal powers?
The people that say a crystal changed my life, and it just reminds me a bit of holistic healing.
So why is that on me though?
Because you're that type of guy.
What do you mean? Like, Paul, call him out, man. You meant to call out the hyperbole.
I heard say put the crystal in.
Nah, I'm not saying you like crystals, but like...
Yeah, I'm a spiritual motherfucker.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Fuck off, man. Anyway,
that's
spiritual is fire.
It's from that video. I was like...
I'm just that into science that I've got into spirituality now.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
All I know is Tony Stark becomes a sorcerer supreme because the antithesis of magic is technology.
That's like saying I got that into Charles Darwin. I love religion.
Charles Darwin was heavily religious. All of his things was like driven by Christ and shit, weren't
it? But it disproves religion.
He didn't mean to.
I'm fact checking that.
Well, maybe I'm thinking William Wilberforce. I know William Wilberforce only freed the slaves because like God thought it would be bad.
I will say this. I imagine Darwin started off religious because until he had a reason to.
Yo, do you reckon this is raw loud? Look at them waveforms. Oh no, it's because we're showing.
Yeah, probably. That's good though, Eagles. Anyway, welcome to Flip the Vibe.
Wait, no man, he's fact checking. He's fact checking your bullshit.
Cool, man. You can fact check my bullshit while I intro. Welcome to Flip the Vibe.
Bullshit.
Alright. Sort it out then. Darwin still believed that God was the ultimate lawgiver.
Not bullshit, motherfucker.
And later reconciled that at the time he was convinced of the existence of God as the first cause and deserved to be called a theist.
A what?
A theist.
Atheist.
No. Called a. No, it's not, because atheist's one word.
A
theist.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
Oh no, now you're gonna have to Google theist.
Welcome
to Flip the Vibes, episode 14. We got Mr. Research in his fucking in his feelings already. We will have him soon. Yo, Wagwan, it's Nawal, it's D, it's P. I need to flip those other way around.
I know, yeah, man.
It's Nawal, it's Dwayne, it's Mr. P.
NPD.
Wagwan, flip the vibe.
A theist is just a person that believes in God.
Okay, so he was a believer in God.
Atheist is like of the
like
opposite.
Yeah, I guess I didn't want to call him an anti-theist.
AKA an idiot.
All right, today because I have caught up on Rick and Morty finally, we are gonna have a look at a Rick and Morty episode about fear, and maybe just have a little chat about Rick and Morty in general. Before we get into the meat of the
I'm gonna
shit.
beat up our missus in the spirit of Rick and Morty.
What? Which bit am I missing?
Justin Roiland didn't get done.
Oh, listen, yeah, we ain't gonna deal with Justin Rollins. We can hit on Kang for a bit if you want, but I'm leaving Justin
did that
Rollins out
last
of this
week,
one.
didn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's already had his turn, hasn't
Yeah, man, he lost another film still.
he? Wait, was he got rid of before this season started then? So this would be technically the first domestic abuse free season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Season 7 is domestic abuse.
Yeah, they
free.
got rid of. That's why they got rid of him. Innit?
Well, nah, that ain't even the worst of it though.
Do tell.
Weren't he like chatting to minors and all that?
Oh yeah.
He was like fully chatting to minors,
Yeah.
like 12-year-olds and that, innit?
Because I think I've said this before on the pod, but I was waiting to play that game that he made.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh
what
yeah,
it's
the one where
called.
the weapons
the
talk to
guns
you.
talking it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's on Game Pass. I can wait a bit longer. I carried on playing Warzone. Oh, we've had to remove it from Game Pass because he's a fucking pedo and he beats up his wife. I was like, damn. Now I'm going to have to go CX and buy that game like a weirdo.
For anyone who doesn't know, the co-creator of the show, Rick and Morty, got into some hot water, more than hot water.
Boiling that water.
Boiling hot water. Bun him anyway. I hope he got
But
him boiling
officially,
hot water.
I don't know about the minor stuff, but the beating his missus got dropped in it. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you paid her off, but he got dropped.
Yeah. Anyway.
Paid her off with that Rick and Morty money. Paid her off in Szechuan sauce.
Morty. I need some Szechuan. I gotta pay off some shit. So yeah. If anyone who doesn't know, Rick and Morty is a high science concept science fiction show, animation about a granddad who hops parallel universes with his grandson in tow, and they have kind of madcap zany adventures. Think Star Trek meets, I don't know, man, like,
Well, it's meant to be Back to the Future.
I was gonna say Ren and
but,
Stimpy.
Yeah,
my G. Yeah, Star Trek meets Ren and Stimpy with a bit of Back to the Future.
If you don't know what Ren and Stimpy is, think SpongeBob, but
If you don't
Oh,
want
that
Ren and
works.
Stimpy, you're definitely not listening to this podcast.
trust me.
So yeah, but what on with you guys? It's been longer than we normally.
Been Christmas. Did you have a good... I know I saw you,
yeah.
but I saw... Did you have a good Christmas?
Oh yeah, I forgot you never saw him.
I was pretty much ill from Christmas Day up until like earlier this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
joy.
Fun, but,
Now we're trapped in a small room together.
but I managed to get in quite a bit of Warzone over the break.
I saw you playing it. I came in last night. I went out for food with work. Came in. I was in about 10:30. I looked on there. I was like, pause on there. Should I jump on? I just thought, I'm too tired to be getting vexed with. But it says you're on multiplayer. Have you bought it now?
No, it's just.
Oh, it just says that.
Yeah, I'm just using.
I was like, no way. You caved in and bought it.
It could have been some. There's a mode called Vondel Lockdown, which is kind of light multiplayer.
Yeah.
You get in a 4-man squad and you've got to land on a position and hold it. And whoever holds it the longest gets the points. I
Oh
suppose.
yeah, that sounds like fucking capture the hill or whatever they used to call it.
Because you keep coming back. I don't know if the game considers it to be multiplayer, but yeah, been enjoying that. Eating. I thought eating too much, but the scales say otherwise. So happy days.
That was the illness. Big up the illness.
the illness. I'll take it, yeah.
That's all the women say at work. I hate being ill, but I love the weight loss.
Fuck it.
So yeah, watching shit, playing shit, spending time with the family.
What about you, Noah? I know I've seen you in real life, but
Um,
in podcast life.
Nah, I ain't seen you since New Year's.
New
innit?
Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Wait
yeah.
there, man. I squashed my Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
I didn't pass out from getting drunk over Christmas. Only because I had work on, literally. What, the whole of Christmas week. So I
Yeah.
couldn't-
As you may have known, you may have been privy to the pictures over the years, but I think pretty much every year D gets slaughtered. It either is Christmas party, Christmas at home with the family, or New Year's,
Yeah.
and ends up like on the floor, like mash up with a photo taken.
But so I need to give it context. So,
Your context: he drinks too much.
no, I
and doesn't drink.
don't drink a lot all year, and I'm not a big drinker. I used to be, but now I don't really drink because I'm getting old and I get heartburn if I look at anything that gives anyone harm. Basically, Howard from.
Wait, hold on, pause. Not like that. Remember that time I got heartburn and I thought I was dying? And you was like, nah, man, you just got
I was
heartburn.
like, I live in this my whole life. That happened to Tommy. He went to the doctors and he was like, yo, I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. They're like, have some gammers.
I fully thought I was dying for like a day and a half.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
like,
sorry, carry
so
on.
like, I don't drink and that. And then over at the work Christmas party, because we smashed it all year, everyone just goes in hard. And me and my mate, like, because it's too expensive, we just get the hip flasks in it. load up the wheelchair with like 4 or 5 hip flasks. Get wasted at work. Or everyone comes to my house over Christmas Day or Boxing Day. When my brother comes, he's like, oh, don't get up, I'll make you a drink, and just gets me slaughtered. And I end up fucking passing out. That one of them ended up on the Stag Do t-shirt, and that was the worst one.
Was that the one when you was at Mrs. for the first time?
So it was the first year in the house, and like she had to help me up the stairs, but I just passed out with half my clothes off. I can't remember any of it, and then I wake up to everyone getting a photo of me just passed out on the floor.
It finally quieted down the eruption from the Dappy photo.
I bet everyone's lost that photo though.
Nah, I still got the Dappy photo. Yeah, of course, I'd never lose that. It's in my Google Drive hard.
What's the Dappy photo?
Have you seen the photo when Chin got a photo with Dappy?
Oh, he looks very happy.
He looked like
happy.
He looked like a
He's like Chin's missus confirmed that's his happy face, like his happy face.
Yeah.
His argument is he's holding the jug up and he's like, "Oh, I was holding the jug." I was like, "So what are you smiling for?" He is holding a jug, but it's only got coke in it and it's liquid. You get me? It's not that deep. But the Dappy photo was the one before. But So you didn't fuck up at Christmas then?
Well, no, because I was on earliest for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, so I went to work, went to my mum's, had some food, opened presents, and then went back to work. Then everyone came here, and I don't even think, because my he didn't really drink over, so it was just like had an adult Christmas.
Right.
But the best present, even though Siobhan got me loads of good shit, the best present came from the mother-in-law, innit? We're all holding it up now.
Let's just take a moment to thank the official mother of Flip the Vibe.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this mug.
Yeah.
I'm actually loving this mug. And then you got what, hoodies and tees as well?
Kelly, my sister-in-law, got me a hoodie and a t-shirt. The hoodie's in the wash. I should have thought I wore it today, but oh well. So, and then do you want to tell how the story you got jealous, so you just went
Yeah, I did kind of get jealous. I ordered it on Christmas Day, after you sent the photo. Or it was Christmas night or something. I was like, I've always wanted to, like, as soon as you got the podcast and we had the logo, I wanted to have like an embroidered one, because I think the embroidery just lasts longer than some of the prints.
Yeah, way less.
Yeah.
Way longer.
So, bish bash bosh. I went and found myself a varsity jacket, black body, yellow sleeves, if you can imagine it, with a Flip the Vibe logo on the back. But this is the fucking kicker, yeah? So the flipping manufacturer contacted me and was like, number one, we think that you stitch it, like, if you have it embroidered, it's going to lose bare detail and that on the faces and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But then I just got like a Luffy one in it. I've been wanting to get this, like, they do these like anime characters popping out the swoosh tick in it. Yeah. So I got a Luffy one, so I've been waiting to get that for ages, and that one looks alright. But they're saying the larger
from the same person.
Nah, that's just from another. It's like an Etsy thing. So flipping, I was like, it should be alright, and it can't be that bad. Like,
they've warned you the most.
Yeah, they've warned me.
They're like, I've told this motherfucker.
Yeah. And they were saying it was gonna be heavy as well. I was like, you never heard of an Avrex? Like, why am I? You get me? Like,
I like my jackets.
They're coming back now, aren't they, Avrexes?
Yeah. So's my jacket. Anyway, so I got a black and yellow Flip the Vibe fucking embroidered back.
Yeah. Because he told me, and then he was like, yo, don't tell P, I'm going to box in here, and it'll be... And then when he came in his normal clothes, I was like, what's going on? I was waiting for the little Michael Jackson spin reveal.
Yeah. So that's what was going on in it, basically. So I weren't too sure what to do. I was going to make the embroidery smaller and stick it on my chest, innit? Yeah. But we'll see how this one goes.
Oh, you put it all on the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bad man, innit? You man have got my back, innit?
Oh, it'll lose detail because it's too big.
I think they were just saying it'll lose detail because of the embroidery anyway. Our logo's too detailed. It's like it's a black guy and a white guy. Yeah. One's got a beard, one's got a goatee and a bit of some words and some... Calm down. Hopefully they don't listen to the podcast and I just in the front. I'm like, I wonder what this is about. What the fuck? Piss all over my jacket before I get it.
Now, what if you come sick though? You talk about how sick it is.
Yeah. And then we all get one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what she said to me, and then it's like, oh, just use this as a sample in it, and like, I was like, oh, I weren't planning on getting like 1 million of them, especially with that new tax thing they just put out.
Explain.
Basically, now if you sell more than £2,000 worth of goods on certain sites, they're having to report it to the government now, so you'll get taxed on it now.
All these
side hustlers, the Airbnbs, the Etsy's.
I was gonna say dollies, all these dollies selling wax melts on Facebook. They're about to realise the government are coming.
Wax melts on Facebook. Fucking hell, dude.
Of course, there's no tax on that. Wow.
Yeah, so you're allowed to make 12 grand tax free.
Yeah. I know, D. I know you told me not to tell you to put anything in there, but I'll send you a TikTok from Martin Lewis.
But you always say I'll send you a TikTok. You never send me the fucking TikTok.
Listen,
send me a TikTok now. Yeah.
I'm gonna go into my watch in a minute and I'll do it. But I don't think you asked me. But I don't think I said about my New Year's or anything like, or my Christmas or anything like that. Or Wagwan. I don't know what happened.
What you on about?
Just then you was like, "How's yours?" And then we started talking about you.
Yeah,
we started making jokes. But
did.
mine was blessed. I had a nice Christmas and New Year's and all that kind of shit.
Well, New Year's, can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Did you feel old for the first time because we was just eating cheese and because we was at Chin's,
Yeah.
and like it was subdued, but we was just eating fancy cheeses. And I was eating lobster crisp.
Were they lobster? Is that what they were?
Yeah, lobster. There was mad ones. There was lobster and something. Like roasting that, there were like some mad fancy flavours. One of them was made by Aunt Bessie's, isn't it?
The roast potato ones. That's what I remember. Yeah, those ones.
And then B was like, I don't know what if I was molded. It's just potato flavoured potato.
I didn't feel that old, but then obviously
Pause. I need to know what they taste like. They just taste like potato.
If they didn't say it was
like
roast potato, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, you would have tasted like they were. You said like, and they reminded me of the KFC crisps. The KFC Max crisps was not as salty.
And the lobster one just tastes like prawn cocktail.
I didn't taste the lobster. Yeah. No, I didn't feel that old. I was playing beer pong and flipping antagonising children, innit?
Just in violent.
Well, I was my Chin's old. Basically, we were setting up for beer pong, innit? And Chin's oldest was just wanted to play with me, but then she kept like catching the ball before it went in the cup. So it turned into like red card football. It just turned into like red card beer pong.
And then we got like, she come to me and she's like, Dwayne, let's make Noel, like, because he was playing someone next, and she was like, I'm gonna be the barmaid and let's make him drink the most fucked up shit in it. So she went into the drink cabinet, and she got Ray and nephews out. And then we went Dominican how long ago?
She was 4 and she's 10 now, isn't she?
And she got this bottle that they got from Dominican. It had like leaves in it and that, and it was brown. And it was like some mad shit in it.
Cool. What's it called? Mamawana.
It looked like it'll give you a burner for 4 years.
No. That's when we was in Dominican. It was like, have this marijuana, make you hard. It's like an aphrodisiac or whatever.
She's like, I'm gonna give him this. And I was like, no way he's drinking.
I know. The moment they said she was on the bars, like, I ain't drinking a single drink. But can we talk about my epic victory?
Go on, then.
So B walks into the party. We just set up for a beer pong game in it, but no one weren't really trying to play or whatever. B walks in like, yes, I'll have a game. I think we had 6 cups. I made him sink 5 before he touched one of mine.
Yeah, 5-1. He was crying.
It was a good sport, but it was battling still.
Can we talk about my one? So I didn't want to play because I didn't want to drink. And then Siobhan was like, just play, man, just play. And I was like, alright, what is shots going to do? Because it was what they called...
Just shots, isn't it? That's what they're called now, but like sours.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I don't do shots. Zeph don't do shots. We're sour boys, innit? Forget the island boys.
Sour boys.
So like, I lost like 6...
Who did you play?
One of the twins, innit?
Alright.
I lost like 6-2 or something, not as bad as B, but I did get destroyed. And then I made up the rule, you gotta have the nasty, that blue one?
Yeah.
The loser has that nasty one. And I did them all, but I had heartburn for like all night after that. I was like, I fucked myself over. And then I was in bed, and like, I had to get up, and you cough up the acid and that, and she was like, I told you. I was like, you fucking
told me to do it. Joke ting. Oh gosh, so New Year's was live.
Yeah, but after that, back at the gym now, innit? Well, half and half.
Man.
I've had a shoulder injury for years, innit? And it's, I don't know, it's getting worse. Don't know if I spoke about it, but like if I lift it like that, it kills.
Yeah.
But when you go all the way up, it's right. I went to the doctor's because it was frozen. This was like months ago. And like it was that bad. Siobhan had to push me in there. He's a dickhead anyway. I've never seen him before. Man had like them earbuds in, Samsung. Like I could hear him blasting music. I was like, what the fuck's this? And he was like, nah, you'll be fine. I was like, but I can't get to work. He's like, you work? I was like, not this shit again, man.
You get that regular?
Yeah, didn't that tell you about
being disabled is basically like being black.
Didn't that tell you about the opticians? That was the worst one.
No.
So, like, I had to go get my glasses done. Siobhan was like, oh, you gotta go, man. You keep squinting. Went there. Siobhan went in another room. She was finished before me. And the optician was like, why are you here? And I was like, oh, because when I drive at night, like, it's harder to see the signs. She was like, yeah, but why are you here? I was like, when I drive. She's like, she did say you drive. She went, you can't drive.
Nah!
And I went, yes, I can. And she was like, drive a car. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck this. So I was like, nah, fuck this. So I left. I told Siobhan, obviously she finds it hilarious. So the doctor, I said to the doctor, I drove to work. Obviously I pushed myself around work. I can't do it with one arm. And he was like, I'm an occupational health person. I know how to fix it. He's like, take the keyboard off the desk and put it on your lap. I was like, that ain't gonna fix any of my problems.
I know what you're talking about. Hold on. I am actually occupational health, not occupational health person, but I deal with health and safety and the use of DSC equipment or display screen equipment. You aren't. No, basically.
Yeah,
long story short, no.
So,
dickhead.
Luckily, I got pissed off, so I went. And Siobhan she has bad back in it. So she had that noxaproxine or whatever the fuck it's called. I banged some of them. It went down, but it's come back now, so I've got to go back to the doctors.
You'll take me with you, man.
One doctor tells me I use it too much because all I do is that.
Yeah.
And then another one tells me that I don't use it enough. And I'm like, yo, just give me a scanner or give me something.
Yeah, trust me. Do like look at it. What you're talking about, man.
But this one's bad. It's been going on for like 3 weeks now, so I've got to get it sorted.
Yo, next time you go up in there, but just say to them, listen, I wouldn't be in I wouldn't be in a wheelchair if it weren't for a stupid doctor that didn't know what they were doing. So I beg you, put me in a room and give me a scan before I have to deal with another one.
But the first time I went like years ago, they offered me an injection in my arm. I didn't take it because I was like...
Horse steroids. Sorry.
I don't know what it was.
I don't know. Go on.
Because they're like, we didn't find... Because they scanned me years ago when I was a kid. And they were like, but we didn't find anything, but we'll give you an injection. And I was like, well, I ain't having an injection if you didn't find anything. Yeah. I wish I fucking had it now.
What was the injection though?
It's just like... My dad's had it in his elbow. It like relaxes, like I don't know what it is. But it was like you won't be able to drive home because I obviously drive both my hands. Yeah. I was there on my own in it, so I was like, well, I can't have that injection then.
Fair enough.
But other than that, back at the gym. But because I'm an idiot and I just go ham all the time, Siobhan went with me and she's like, look, man, your arm's killing. You gotta take it easy. So every time, because we go gym together, but we don't do shit, we just split up, do our thing and join. She's like, do you want me to follow you around? I was like, no, I'll be fine. She's like, don't lift any, because the geezer, I'm a knob. The geezer next to me will be lifting 50. I'll be like, yeah, I've been in the gym for bumps, but I'm going to do more than him. And I just start battling people next to me. I'm one of them knobs. Shit. But I went twice, took it easy. So we'll see what happens, innit?
You know, when you said gym, I know you go gym for ages and all that kind of thing, but I just had the image of like you with the chair on the treadmill.
Don't be one of them people.
Bro, I don't know.
You're like the doctor.
Don't listen, I'm one of them people. You know, I'm one of them people. I hold it back because I should know better, but nah.
Because you do not hold it back.
That's holding it back for him. If that's holding it back, what are you holding back?
Well, bro, you know, I'm the JD fantasist, innit?
Because the gym I go to now is alright. No one's like tried to take a photo of me, but when I used to go gym in West Brom, oh my god, people coming up, but it's like going out. They're like, you're an inspiration. Yeah, when I used to go after work when I worked in West Brom. and they'd be like, "Yo, you're an inspiration. Can I put you on my Instagram?" I was like, "Nah, I'm alright." And then I saw this geezer trying to take a sneaky one, so I went up to him. I was like, "Nah, no photos, man." And I was like,
Yo, it's Kanye.
People are mad fucking
Yeah,
disrespectful.
it's crazy, man.
Yo, that's mad.
But in this gym, there's a geezer with one leg, so I'm like, yeah, he looks more inspirational than me, so I just get left alone. And I changed the word at the last minute.
Amputees beat disabilities. Fucking hell.
I have not been. I've been to the gym in 3 weeks, but obviously mixed with the cold, and I wanted to ease myself back in with kickboxing this week, so I went and did that instead.
So do you do gym and kickboxing? So
Yeah.
do you train like 5-6 times a week, all in all?
5 total.
No way.
Ideally, is 5 total, which is gym, kickboxing, gym, day off, and gym if we don't come here. So we usually go about, what time is it now?
That's one.
I would have probably been by now, but you got to me for like half 10. Wow.
Nah,
11,
I got to you like 11:20.
That's me 11.
Late,
Like, yeah,
isn't
but even so, that's not long enough for me to work out, have a shower, come here. Because I don't want to sit in here with me
Yeah.
after I've fucking been to the gym all sweaty, innit? The room ain't that big.
Oh gosh. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I need to get on my fitness, but I just ain't got the space.
Bro, you
It's
killed
hard.
it in COVID as well.
I know, I'm gonna go back to it, bro.
Yeah, the 6-pack and everything.
I did now. Yo, I sent that picture to my girl as a first trap in it. When we're still friends, and she had a dream about she had finger quotes. You can't see it because it's not on camera. A dream, and yeah, the rest is history.
Was
One
it?
of those dreams.
I was gonna say, was it dried?
Boom. With the like old school R&B in the background, those kind of dreams. But yeah, I need to get back on it, but I just ain't got the space because I just do like floor work.
Bro, you didn't have the space in your old place.
my flat.
That's an excuse.
No, I did have the space in my flat. I just weren't doing it. Nah, basically because like I was splitting between my girls' yard and my yard. Or when I weren't at mine, I was at my girls', and when I was at mine,
I thought
had
you
the kid
did
in
it. I thought you was doing it when you still live with your ex. Was you not living with your ex when you did?
Nah,
all
that's
that
when I
shit?
started.
Yeah,
It started.
yeah,
Yeah.
not
That's
doing
when I started. It started, and then I carried it on at my mum's. Then I carried it on at the flat, and then once I started, like, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I didn't see
alright.
you for ages,
Mm.
and then you was like, I met you in that park, and you was like, "Yo, look at this! I've got a sit."
I was so proud. It's coming back, man. It's coming back this summer. I get chiseled.
I was about to say, when you move, I'm going to actually badger you into joining the same gym as me, coming in the evening.
Will you be
so-
cool?
You see what though? This is the thing. Sorry, when I first epiphanied, my whole thing was the only reason I got into the fitness is because I wanted to learn kung fu. I want to do
I know.
thingy,
What's
Wing
that?
Chun.
Keanu Reeves like?
I know, like it's just like I know it's the I've not got a reason. It's just like an arbitrary thing. I think I just watched Ip Man. Remember? I think I did. Remember I was watching Ip Man in lockdown, and I was just like, I want to learn Wing Chun. And at that time, I was like, I'm tired of wanting stuff and not getting it and not doing it. So that was one of the first things I was like, all right, I want to learn Wing Chun, and that's why I started to start working out because I was like, I need to have.
I'm missing the correlation between
Because I need to have a basic. Oh, just because I want to get into, I want to make sure I solidify that and build a schedule around that, and then sort of plumb everything else in.
You could do both.
I know, but you know me. I'm like, I'm not good at doing.
literally living that, but like, you can fully do both. And it's,
The hardest part about the gym is getting in the fucking front door. Once you're in the front door, you're nice, man.
I'm down to go in that.
Have you been before?
Yeah. Okay. So I went to the gym when I was like 18 with six.
How long for?
Bro, you're 45 now. What the fuck?
Now listen to the story. No, listen to the story. So 2-2s, yeah. It was with. So I used to rap. I used to MC with a group called Close Connected CC. So we all went gym together in Highgate.
Yeah.
Back in the day, innit? My big brother, my best mate, my brother's cousin, my brother's little brother on his mum's side, and my best mate. Close Connected.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. So we went gym, and my brother, obviously, he's been away, so he's coming there. He's like, yo, no one can't out-chain me. Man can't pinch this and da-da-da. I'm hench te. And you know that, you know that short black guy that kind of looks froggy? He used to walk around King's Heath, like hench though.
Oh, yeah. I remember
See,
that.
that's what you need to know. See, yeah, okay, so you know the froggy black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was there, innit?
Yeah.
So he's like, come on then, lads, I'll run you through it. Bro, when I say my man put us through the worst circuit I've ever been through in my life. I was an army cadet. Bro, man put me through the worst circuit I've been through in my life. Even my brother was dead. We were all finished. I never wanted to step foot in the gym again.
I'm not going to get you to do circuits.
No, don't get me wrong. I want to get into the gym, but it's kind of like I've started the fitness. I want to do the Wing Chun, and once I'm in a class, then
Nah, bro, that's
I want one
backwards.
to come
No,
before
he's
the back.
actually hustling backwards.
How is it?
Go,
Like,
Jim.
you're not going to fight. Are
Yeah.
you actively looking for a Wing Chun establishment?
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of.
Yes, I am. I found one or two, but yeah, I didn't know where I was gonna move to at that point. So it's like when I find somewhere to live, find a club near me, get involved, get in the gym as well.
Wing Chun's fucking challenging, bro.
Nah, fuck the Wing Chun, do that Krav Maga, that's still mad shit.
Yeah, they're both. To be fair, they're both purpose is.
Yeah. Kill.
It's to go for kill because that's like it's.
Love for
Protecting
death,
the
innit?
temple style martial arts, proper close quarter shit. You mainly attack like the eyes, the throat, and the genitals. With kung fu, that's the whole point. Is finishing it as fast as you can, innit? But I'm more. Yes, kung fu will do that once you eventually start doing it, and if you do the tai chi alongside with it, it's good. But with muscle man, we're getting to the age where you use it or lose it, innit? So it's worth going into the gym, and also it's sick. Like once you start hitting numbers, and shit like that.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've always wanted to like I say. Yeah, I know. Like I say, I got my abs, and I wanted to like once I got my fitness levels and I got confidence in my fitness, start a thing and start a gym. You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm down basically. I'm down. I just want to find a.
It's mad how quick though you look, because I didn't go like 3 weeks before Christmas. I ain't been for like a month now. And you just lose, like, everything you built up is gone in it, and you're like, that square. Well, I felt like I was that square.
I know that from going to kickbox, obviously press-ups and shit like that, having to do like 30, 40 in a row, that's waned a little bit, so I was a bit, that tired me out faster, but I'm gonna, by the time we do the next podcast, I'll update you how it felt after 3 weeks.
So you ain't been, I thought you ain't been yet? Okay.
No, there's 2 weeks I was ill as fuck, Christmas and the New Year's week, like 2 ill to go, and then I still felt like shit this week, but I thought I'd stress test it by going to kickboxing instead of trying to slide under a fucking barbell and swashing myself.
So will you two live close together then when you move?
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm looking like around his area, sort of thing, near my mum's. My mum lives near him basically, and that's kind of where-ish I'm looking. So, the first, because I lost out on one. Did I tell you the yard that I lost out on? It come back, but we don't want it no more.
That the one with the geezer live next door?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one around there?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going on that one no more?
No. So it's been alright. But off topic, as you say.
Yeah.
Do you know what? One more thing.
Do
you know what? I was just gonna say one more thing. I have got like a push-up board. I think I might get that out next week and just start racking like 100 push-ups a day or something like that, because I've always been a bit feeble in the chest area.
It's the push-up board. Is that just not the floor?
Nah. I can't even. It's one of the ones where the handles move positions on it, so you can target different areas. Your waistman. I'm glad I made that fucking wheelchair on a treadmill joke now.
We're gonna get your podcast now.
Did I tell ya? So
get him.
Have you got any discussion points? I've got some, and I've sent them on to P.
Only like my ones are like obviously the renovation to this room is slowly started.
Yeah, we've got more space.
So there's no point talking about it on the podcast, but I think I'm gonna put the main desk all the way down there, and then unless you want this desk back, put that one along there. Put all the podcast equipment on there. Then I can have my Xbox.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's gonna be a game room as well.
Yeah.
That's safe, man. If I ever bring my ute around there, just stick around Roblox on the telly and flipping put our headphones on. Cool. Well, then I guess we're going to have to introduce you to a new segment on Flip the Vibe. I'm going to call this Research Corner. So, P's our researcher, so I sent him my topics for discussion this week. Those are the notes. So, what we're going to start with... Well, do you know what? Take us away,
yeah,
Take us away.
Pretty much going by the list that you sent me and the order you sent it to me. So the first thing is, The Boys Season 4 is coming out June 13th.
June 30th. You actually got a date for it.
Yeah,
So basically all I saw was I just saved posts on Instagram and TikTok.
Have you got an easy job? You just save it or send it to
Paul? The worst thing, this motherfucker just said this to me. He told, in the article he forwarded to me and said, look, it's The Boys. He's actually said the date of June 13th.
Then I literally just looked at the picture and the caption.
That's not one, innit?
Homelander forwarded it to me.
There was a headline king. You just see the headline. You're asking more about it. He's like, I don't know. That's bullshit.
The things I found out. But filming started in late 2022, but it was delayed by the SAG-AFTRA strikes.
Obviously.
We would have had it by now, actually.
But we don't mind because we support that shit.
And it finished in April 2023. It's introducing, from the very little they've come off with the trailer.
Yeah.
It's introduced Jeffrey Dean.
Wait, hold on, there's a trailer.
Yeah, that's been out for a bit longer. That's been out for like a week before I researched this. So we've talking like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
That's right. It means it probably dropped around Christmas, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a bit about roughly what's in the trailer, kind of.
Go on,
Introduces Jeffrey Dean Morgan. If you don't know who he is,
he the one from The Walking Dead?
He's the one from The Walking Dead, and he plays a character called Negan, who would fit into the boys' universe perfectly, really. There's a few new soups in there. There's one that's exclusive for the boys' TV show that was never
All right, then, cool.
in the comics. There's another one that has escaped me, and the third one that you see in the trailer is Black Noir, who, he's dead. So, well, obviously there's a bit of a mystery there.
Flashback maybe, or genetic clone.
It picks up where Gen V left off, like pretty much like with a couple of days after the end of Gen V.
Oh, that's good.
Victoria Newman, the head papa, she's nearly in the White House pretty much, with Homelander basically
The head papa.
basically kind of telling her what to do. She's kind of like them two
You're running a
are
team.
the two antagonists.
Mm-hmm. You think she could take Homelander?
No, but their work there,
But do you think she could take him just pop in his head?
It depends, like because we don't know really enough about Homelander. Is his skin too thick for
Yeah,
the pressure
yeah,
that she
yeah,
can
yeah,
create
yeah.
to pop his head? That's something we could look into. You
But
give us
then-
some research next.
I was going to say, but then, well, for my understanding of soups in the whole superhero universe, normally your biology matches your abilities, so his blood probably could be moved fast enough to, but whether she could or not. Because I assume for like super speed and that, his heart's got to pump super fast and the blood's got to move super quick.
I probably think we should. It might be might be a moment in season 3, or maybe she's using him because she's smart. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
And Billy's dying obviously because of the use of Temp V at the end of last season.
see, children drugs are bad.
They are bad, bad.
All right.
So yeah, there's not much else to really say. We'll watch it when it happens.
But are you not looking forward to it? Because
I'll watch it, and I'm like I say, the boys has got like a little bit over shock value, and it like kind of like I say, my whole hero thing, and like I say, because technically I can't whinge about shock value because Gen V was shocky as well, but it was about hero, so I liked it a bit more, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it. You guys have convinced me to watch it.
the last season, we've said it already, didn't really like it, but this one sounds like it could be.
Yeah, I've pretty consistently liked it, hasn't it? So we're all good. The next article you asked me to research was the kid that beat Tetris, and by beat Tetris I mean he made it crash.
Yeah.
But you can't beat it; you can only basically break it. Which me and Leah had a little back and forth about the definition of break versus winning it. They've done it with computer programs before, so you set it up with like automate.
I heard
Not
about that.
quite AI, but an automated system to beat it. So they realised it can be done. So obviously, people wondering, does it ever end with Tetris? Yeah, it does. But you have to break it to do it.
When like 13 or something.
Yeah, it's 13-year-old Willis Gibson.
Willis
He goes by
Gibson.
the streamer name Blue Scotty or Blue Scooty. I don't know how you.
Blue Scotty. I prefer Blue Scotty. I hope it's Blue Scotty.
So really
That's a sick rapper name, that is.
SCUTI.
Yo, big up Blue Scotty for real, man.
Because I saw that at the same time where this darts player, this 16-year-old, he looks 35, but that's another story.
He does.
Yeah.
Because I heard that. I've had 16-year-olds won the darts. I was like, a picture of him. Like, I was like, where's the 16-year-old?
And I saw on TikTok, Bad Boys 2. When he comes to the door and he's like, how old are you? And it's like, you look 30. And then so I just put in. But someone was saying like, my man beat Tetris and then this geezer was in the final but no one cares about. And I was like, well, it is a bit different, isn't it? Like, he's like a professional sport and this kid's just like having away at Tetris in his bedroom. Isn't it?
Well, that actually brings me on to the thing. When I was doing my research into it, there's been loads of online backlash from nobody particularly notable, I've got to say, but there's been online backlash from the gay gaming community because a woman on Sky Sport, a reporter for Sky Sports, basically said that. It was just he's done that.
Yeah.
He needs to get outside. That kind of thing. So everybody was like, well, you crashed the game. And then a bunch of people in the middle going,
You see what I'll say? I'll say with the amount of money that esports are kicking out nowadays, like, if you're good enough to beat Tetris, which is something no one else has ever done, consider how long the game's been about.
Oh, he'll be sponsored by G Fuel now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This kid's made a career. He can get out now. He's going to see the world.
No, I don't
because of
think
this.
so, because they ain't paying money for Tetris, and just because he's good at that don't mean he's good at
Yeah, because
True.
because he streams, isn't it? Because if he
Yeah,
has a
yeah,
big
yeah.
influx of people watching his stream now, then people will want to sponsor him because then they'll see
And
the
you see
adverts
what as well? You don't
and
have to
profit
be.
from it.
Yeah, you don't have to be the MMA fighter. You can be Joe Rogan. Well, I know Joe Rogan was an MMA fighter, but you know what I mean. You can end up as a massive presenter. You can end up as a talent. You know what I mean. You can end up in the industry in general. Like the kid might have opened a lot of doors for himself. So it's like a.
Or he could disappear after in like 6 months' time.
Exactly.
How fucking fast the internet goes.
He still has to do his GCSEs. They're not even GCSEs
But
anymore.
G Fuel
are they?
was,
Fuck.
mate, we could stream one day. G Fuel will be knocking the door. saying,
Trust me,
"Yo,
they fucking
you want to sponsor?"
They sponsor everybody.
Or that
Any
other
big
one.
gamer.
There's another one, and it's Sneak.
Sneak Energy.
Yeah, they sponsor anyone. They do, don't they?
I'd be like sponsored for some protein. I don't know. He got to meet on a video call the creator Alexei Pajitnov and founder Hank Rogers. Not Hank.
Hank
Hank.
from Breaking Bad.
Motherfucking Hank.
Dude, I watched that.
So where the creators of Tetris are still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that old.
Have you not watched that film about how Tetris was made? And it's on Disney Plus. It's alright. Because it's all about like Russian spies and that. It's mad, isn't it? The story of Tetris.
Oh, wait, I think I might caught like a little bit of that because that rings a fucking bell. That does.
I need to find out how Tetris is Russian spy. I guess code and
Bro,
shit.
just
innit?
watch the film and it.
Yeah,
I'll
watch
give
the
it a go.
video.
I'll give it a go.
We'll come back to that on the next week's episode if we remember to watch it. Do you want to jump to that?
I was going to say,
You wanna
leave
finish
that
on
one last. Yeah, leave that one last.
Right, Oscar Pistorius, the South African fucking shooter, the Blade Runner.
Yeah.
The geezer I used to love when I was like, yeah, disabled person. He's in the real Olympics.
It's like, bat.
Oh,
See what I mean? Being disabled is like being black. You idolise them and then they fucking kill somebody or something. Like, yo, Snoop almost went down for murder.
I wrote on the top of this, out on parole.
Because I had a look at this and I thought of a joke.
I didn't come up with any jokes, I just research.
Out on tag. When the point that tag.
They wound it on it. It's wounded.
Fucking hell.
Right, I just started researching and I realised that the timeline of it's not like he just got locked and then, no, it's been 11 years he got out. Because I kept seeing that when I was researching this. I'm saying 6 years and I was a bit like, what? So, it is pretty much the chain of events. But before I start that, I'd just like to say his prison conditions were, he was on a hospital wing, he had his own toilet, bath and cell. The rest of the prison is like 50 men to a 30-man cell.
Right.
But he's got no fucking legs, so I think it's only kind of fair because he's not going to be able to get away from a gang of mans. He can't just put him in Gen Pop.
He didn't give him no prosthetics or anything like that.
I even don't think without his blades, he ain't going to run away from fucking.
Yeah,
Nah, but I just
get
want
a
a normal
normal
leg,
leg.
innit?
Like South African jail, bro.
Yeah, trust me.
Like,
Why didn't he just get like a life-size action man, pop the legs off? Like the Bluetooth of legs.
So he's pretty much been on his own,
Yeah.
essentially,
Yeah.
isn't it? Pretty much the whole time. Right.
But the story of that is mad, isn't it? Like,
Oh, here we go. Well, this is
Oh,
it's
you
not
got-
the detailed. This is just a timeline of events in it. February 14th, 2013, he shot her, got arrested. February 22nd, he got bail, which was $1 million. Is it rand in South Africa?
I don't know what it is, but it was like dollar in
Oh,
it.
yeah, it's whatever their dollars is, as well. September 12th, so from August 19th, February 22nd, he got bail. August 19th, the trial started. Then September 12th, 2014, guilty. October 21st, sentenced to 5 years. October 19th, 2015, released on house arrest. So he really only did like a year-ish in jail then. Then, the Supreme Court, the 6th of July 2016, Supreme Court overrules back for 6 years.
So it goes back to prison for 6
6
years.
years, yeah.
I know he went back.
November 24th, 2017, Supreme Court more than doubles his sentence to 13 years.
Shit.
And then there was like, it all goes quiet then until got released.
I'm back, baby.
Back, baby.
Back,
Then it
back,
was the 9th. I pretty much researched it, I think the day or the day after he got out, so he got 9th, 2024 on it. Her
You had to get more than 6 for that though, because that was our Mazza.
Yeah, because obviously I think the first charge is like it's like culpable manslaughter or something like that.
Yeah, because he's saying that they thought they were burglars.
Yeah.
But his house had security guards and like cameras everywhere.
the Supreme Court, when they came back, they said that you still intended to kill by letting off the gun through the door on it. So you still
intended to kill somebody.
Yeah. So
you did kill somebody, whether it was...
So 6 years isn't enough, innit?
Yeah.
Maybe something to do with the height of the door that you shot. So you're not aiming low or anything.
Yeah.
And he must have been aiming up because he was on his stumps, isn't it?
So but now he's free. He's on his uncle's ranch. Her parents, her mom's still alive. Dad died, but they met as like a victim offender reconciliation kind of.
The mom and him.
No, not the mom. The mom's still got heat on it. But dad.
Scare.
Right, the last one, most immature thing you asked me to fucking research. You just sent me coconut water and endosperm. It's a TikTok about
when the one gets all his information from the
a lot of these things you asked me to investigate were TikTok links, which is fine because that means I can fact check them. So
listen, can I just say, at least I make my scrolling productive.
No, you don't. You save it and put it onto your minions.
So, the way that this is how you framed it to me in the first thing, and then we get my phone out so I can send you the screenshot that was even more immature. It should already be... No, see, this is called ill-preparedness because I should just have it to hand. So, coconuts are made by... One of the things they contain is endosperm. Endosperm surrounds and nourishes the embryo in the seeds of flowering plants. It's in absolutely everything. So 80% of the human diet is made up of endosperm. Yeah.
Sorry, can I just interject? So basically, I saw a TikTok that basically said the water inside of coconut water is called endosperm, and I was like,
"This is an audio medium. I'm shaking my head."
So that's sperm. So coconut water is jizz. Not to go back to jizz, but coconut water. And the coconut fruit, so you know what's inside a bounty.
You're obsessed.
It's not just that, bro.
You're obsessed.
We're talking everything rice.
Yeah. It's in rice.
Bro,
wait, hold on. Okay,
before
we get to this. Okay, so all I saw was a TikTok said that the water's endosperm, and you know the fluffy stuff that we call coconut that's inside like bounties and stuff. Yeah. That's dried endosperm, so it's like sperm and like dried sperm. That's the way I was looking at it. So I was hoping Paul would find out more about it.
What's your obsession with sperm? That's all.
Listen, I just thought it was weird. Like the health kick is fucking sperm. Like everyone's coconut water. Yeah, it's so good for you. It's sperm.
No, this is the thing about TikTok. It's reframing information.
I know.
Here, endosperm is the most important plant product on Earth for humans. 2/3 of all human calories come from endosperm. It's in rice, wheat, maize, rye, oats, and barley. So you drink it in certain drinks. You'll be drinking the endosperm. You're eating the endosperm. Most of your diet is endosperm.
You deep throat then.
The fuck are you? Why is this on me? You know.
You asked me to research it.
I just thought it was funny, man. And it might be a way for men to convince women to. So yeah, endosperm.
Yes, you are nourished by endosperm every day of your life. And that, all the things he asked me to research this week.
I'm eating chocolate now. I probably shouldn't be eating this now.
What chocolate is it?
There's some Christmas stuff.
Like what flavour? Look at the box.
It looks like you got some...
There's going to be some Russell on cam now because there's some sweeties here.
Having a break.
You couldn't just read it to me though. Milk chocolate festive slab. Okay, fair enough.
It's got endosperm in there.
Well, yeah, he has to. White chocolate swirl mixed with fruits, walnuts, and mixed spice. I just don't think it's going to be gone now.
Alright, so you got nuts in your mouth.
Before we move on to the main thing, I watched the Rebel Moon.
Alright.
Oh my god, that film was shit.
Did you like it?
Do you like it, bro?
Do you know what? I wanted to like it, but nah, it weren't that great. Like it had, especially like, you know, the African guy that's in everything from Blood Diamond and
What was the point? One of my points of that, or what is the point of him?
Well, that's the thing. I think they should have just made it the long ass movie. Cause it looks like they're trying to build a world, and it should be like 3 movies. You know what I mean? It don't really work. I'm gonna wait for the second one to come out and watch it all in one because anything I've seen from Zack Snyder that I didn't like, if I saw the director's cut, I loved it.
Well, I don't like because I researched his films after this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like any of his films. Maybe I watched 300 in the cinema. I liked it, but I haven't watched it since. But the whole film.
Oh yeah, no, but it's not. I'm not saying it's not worth going back to watch. I would massively over fucking use the slow-mo, bro.
I read that about this film. So why, yeah. So the first thing annoyed me was they film it like John Wick, like, yo, she's shooting everyone in the face, but there's absolutely no, like, violence. Like, they just cut away from everything, so it's just like...
You see her aiming here.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then-
I got heat with him. Forgot about that.
And then everything was slow motion, everything for no reason. And the whole film is like an RPG game. It's like, yo, I need to save my village. Go around collecting... Go around collecting different people with different abilities for no reason. Bro, oh, you want them?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
Just open the
Like
main...
the top
No,
of
I
these.
want peach ones.
No, open the tub in it. I want
No one don't want. Oh, you want them? Okay. Here you go. This is like the concept episode that was sponsored by Haribo.
What a sponsor us, crack on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rebel Moon weren't all that.
Like RPG and that, collecting thing. What was the point in her boyfriend? He did fuck all. He just following around, simping after her. Bro, I was getting angry at this film.
Right. Yo, what was with her haircut as well, man? It was almost worse than my girl from Bodies.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to like it. I'm going to watch the second part because I watch everything anyway. But yeah.
I don't like Schneider because of Dawn of the Dead remake. Quite simply put.
Sucker Punch though?
Army of the Dead was shit. I've seen Sucker Punch.
You haven't seen Sucker Punch?
Right, now I kind of don't want it.
It's good, man. It's good.
Watchmen's alright, but it's long.
But yeah, so yeah. Rebel Moon's dead at. I watched I've been watching that Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief on Disney. It's alright, man. For a
I don't
kid's
even
show.
know
But
what
it's
that
not a
is.
kid's show. It's like it's a book, innit? So one of my exes was into fiction and that, so I had to listen to a load of audio books, but I like Percy Jackson. It's a good story. Long story short, it's like demigods and that, Greek mythology. Like, I'm into obviously.
yeah.
If I think most people that grew up on Hercules and Xena are kind of down for like mythology. You know what I mean?
Didn't we have to learn it in primary school? Or did you guys?
Yeah, we did
I
it.
definitely did.
Bro, because don't forget, for those that don't know, I had Platts in year 3 and year 4 and year 5 and year 6. Until I got to, I think, year 8, I took them out.
About
The
half
point,
the primary
the point is, when we got to fucking Medusa, bro,
Rinsed.
oh my god, rinsed is not the word. I was just called Medusa for a while. People in, can I just share this trauma? I was called Medusa. Kids and me, I was called Medusa in primary school basically, and Spiderhead, and then in secondary school, thanks to Nut Professor, some people call me Reggie.
Now you just get called Chris Rock.
I should grow them back. But yeah. What was my point? Percy Jackson.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, Percy Jackson. Watching that. After speaking about bodies the other week and saying it's a poor man's Dark, and because my girls got into all this timey-wimey shit, we started watching Dark.
She like it.
She's loving it, bro.
How far you got?
Episode 1, season 2 now.
No way.
Yeah. But I'm
Does
just,
she understand it yet?
yeah. There's some bits she can't get. She's like, I don't understand. I was like, because it happened. It's, yeah, you get me. It's hard to
Have you
explain
seen
without
it, Paul?
spoilers.
Still haven't watched any more than season 1.
Yeah.
I'll say get around to it. I will get around to it at some point.
One day.
Oh yeah, we had one more thing you wanted to talk about. We hadn't watched The Last of Us.
Well, I was just thinking about that because I don't. Are you actually going to watch it? You played it. So you played it all the way through, beginning to end.
Yeah.
It's very loyal to the game in it, so there's no spoilers that I can tell you. That's with your persona.
You know why I don't
You
watch.
can't play it now because you've got an Xbox, which is fine.
There's a PS5 in the house now.
I've got a
It's
PS.
not that scary. It's a lie. It's kind of scary.
The game ain't scary.
You need to. Well, I want to get him to watch it, though, innit?
Oh, so my reason for not watching it is I've got a fucking groove. So as part of my disability, I'm really jumpy and like.
Really?
Bro, have you not been sitting with me? It's like 4D for free, isn't it?
Thank God it's 4D for free. I just thought you was jumping. I didn't realise it's like...
So I've recently. Well, I should have got Portal research, but apparently, you know, when you're a baby and like you drop the baby and apparently that when you get cerebral palsy, that thing doesn't leave, and it when it's meant to leave because of the brain damage. So I jump at. You could literally say 3, 2, 1 and shout, and I'd still jump in it. You can't control it. So watching things with Siobhan, because when we first got together, she found it hilarious, so she just kept laughing at me. And I had to say, like, nah, this is one just, like, it's putting me on edge. So I have to watch all the scary shit on my own, innit? So I'm not on edge all the time. But she said it ain't even that jumpy. Like the clickers, you can see them and they don't jump out. Well, she could be lying to me to fuck me over.
She's
She's a dickhead. That's why I watched it.
It's not. It's
But
not
I do
overtly
think-
jump. Oh, it's not. Yeah, no, because it's not overtly jump scary. It's more. It's more horror in the way that. I think it's more thought-provoking horror in the way
Yeah,
that
so I'm fine with that.
Yourself in that situation, and
So I'm gonna watch it. I just need to.
I'm sure there's a jump scare bit in that clicker episode.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of brings us full circle to our episode. Because basically I'm a bit of a...
Pussy hole.
I was going to say pussy hole, but I just kind of thought like maybe not. But yeah, I'm a bit of a pussy hole when it comes to this stuff. Like,
I was about to say, I'd like to preface that with when it comes to stuff like that, innit?
yeah, when it comes to stuff like that. No, thank you.
Paul, what do you mean lost it for, man?
Credit given where it's due, motherfucker.
You
We
get-
needed balance. I brought balance. Sorry.
Calm down.
Okay, balance.
Want a Haribo?
Yeah.
I saw your oil.
I'm looking at cola bottles, to be honest with you. But,
They're my least favourite. Crack on with them.
so, yeah, okay, that's actually quite nice. Segue
It's quite a nice segue, yeah. So we're looking at episode 10 of season 7 of Rick and Morty, where Morty falls into a hole where you have to, I don't know, experience your...
What's safe?
Okay, he willingly
He
steps
goes-
into a hole to fight his fear. Not like, oh, there's a fear down there, it's a rancor, you gotta fight it. More like a metaphysical, like you don't even know ever if you're ever out the hole, because how can you know if you're living without fear, sort of thing. And like I say, I'm a bit of a pussy hole. So my embarrassing pussy hole moments include having to be taken out of the mask at the cinema
Oh, yeah.
as a child.
What part scared you?
The mask.
Okay.
Like, nigga was green. I can't remember. I should have got into research it. I don't know when it came out, but I was young. I must have been about 8.
1996.
Oh, I can say, okay, right, 96.
I think so. I think I know this for some reason.
So I would have been about
10?
10.
9, 10?
Yeah. Scared the shit out of me. Jurassic Park. Had to get taken out of the cinemas for Jurassic Park.
Really?
Yeah. I used to do a Warhammer when I was a kid, not to make my life any more geeky.
Oh yeah.
Little figures.
Yeah.
When did you lose your virginity? This is a tangent, but you
Don't,
know,
man. My auntie listens, remember? Go on, what
The
tangent?
stuff we've said. And my mother-in-law listens. She's our top listener.
Go on. What's your
Remember
tangent?
when the Warhammer shop was in the Palisades?
Yeah.
Me and my brother or anyone used to just walk past shop. You're gonna be a virgin forever, as we're 15-year-old virgins.
That's good because I was in a virgin when I was 15.
Yeah.
But nah, I did Warhammer when I was like I was 10. And my brethren, there's this army called the Tyranids.
Ultra intrusive thought with that I've always wanted to do, but I'm never going to do because it's a dickhead thing to do. I've
Petrol.
always wanted to watch someone decide when the ball's out.
Knocking
Complete
it
setup. Just running, scream, hand of God! Smash that on the table, but
You have to do it on one of the
What's that
D&D
thing
nights.
from Commander Conquer Iron Cannon and just blast that shit?
smash in the middle of the table.
Just shout nuke, man. So-
Intrusive thought.
Yeah. So my brethren had this army called the Tyranids, and these like evil dinosaur monsters. He left his like codex, a thing that tells you how powerful they are, in my yard the once. I had to cover it with a towel. I couldn't sleep. It's my imagination, and my imagination. Like I explained this to my girl, and it like if I can't find an answer for something, my mind will, like, you know, they say nature abhors a vacuum. My imagination will fill a gap. I think that's my problem in general. You know, I say like I just make up shit. My imagination fills the gaps when it's not there to be filled. You get me?
No, TikTok
Or if I'm too
feels
lazy
like
to,
Interesting.
even as an adult though.
especially.
Yeah, I think it might be ingrained to the point that picking that up when you were, or being able to be taken out of cinema, because some people's kids just go stay in cinema and cry.
Yeah.
What
nah,
scared me the most was, I think it was Ghostbusters 2. That ghost woman in the library. You know, when she's like looking at the books and then she just comes to the camera like quick time.
yeah,
I used to have to fast forward that all the time.
Yeah.
And the bit in the bath, you know, when all the shit comes out the tap.
Oh,
Yeah, that's scary, man. How was that a kid's film? And then my dad, because like he used to be into all the action films.
Yeah.
And there's I think it's Arnold Schwarzenegger film called Cyborg. You've probably seen
That's
it.
Van Damme film called
Oh, the Van
Cyborg.
Damme.
Yeah.
And he puts the family in the well bucket
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
but he gets up to hold his family.
With barbed wire.
Barbed wire as the rope in it, and
That's
it's
right,
ripping.
Van Damme,
It's
like-
ripping his
that's
hands
what
apart, and like I couldn't sleep. So my dad's watching this at 12, and he's like, "Yeah, watch this with me." And I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And that's ingrained in my memory. Oh shit.
See, I watched all that shit far too young, and yeah, never really
Desensitized.
A couple of things though, I will say, as we're being open about it. There was a TV series of The Shining. They did it's like a little 2 or 3 episode special thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine with the Stanley Kubrick normal version, but I watched that other one. Sprinted out of the room. Sprinted out of the room into the living room. I was like, I can't watch it. I think I can't even remember it properly. It was probably like one of the fucking ghosts or something like that. Did a jump scare thing like that.
Yeah.
My other one is very much not cinema related. It's the haunted house rides you have at Piers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that.
Really?
The idea of going on one now is just sent a little I remember going on 2 when I was little, and it just I don't know. Maybe it's the whole.
I hate the log flume.
Yeah. Well, obviously we know me and flying.
Yeah.
like I said on the fucking I think it was the first episode I was on, and it's just I'll go on all the theme park rides. I might even mention the haunted house thing there, but it's just nah.
Yeah.
I'd like to try again now. I'd like to try again now, though. Yeah. That's my point. I'm scared of it, but I'd like to give it.
You've been to one where they have the axes in there, and you're running around, and they grab you up and that.
It's dangerous for everybody, though.
Yeah.
That. I could grab and overreact and start fighting people and shit.
Them ones
I'll
are
be throwing
crazy,
hooks
man.
and that, boom. I love the videos you see them on TikTok and Instagram where there's they're so dumb, they're just screaming, going at the door, and the person holding the chainsaw's got to show them it's a fucking push instead of a pull or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The Fear Manor things and that.
Yeah. But so the Rick and Morty episode, basically, he climbs into this hole and he kind of, but it's like a fear thing, and it he's going through. It's him and his uncle. They're in the hole and they keep getting out of the hole, thinking they've overcome their fears, and they haven't. Until he realizes he's in the hole on his own, and his fear was that his uncle, his granddad, wouldn't even bother coming in the hole with him. Which obviously, I don't know if we've hit on my fear of abandonment yet, but I've got a massive fear of abandonment.
I think we've mentioned it once.
For anyone that don't know, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. You're the only one that didn't leave.
This is why he forced us into a little room together for an hour every 2 weeks.
But honestly, as weird as it sounds, it probably is. You get me? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I ain't even gonna get too deep into it. But yeah. So and the whole the end of that episode, I'm not so bad. I don't think my abandonment issues drive me that bad as they did in my teens and early 20s and that kind of shit. But watching that episode, I was oh fuck.
No, I reckon you got worse after you split up with your ex. You was bad then because you was
No, I say I got better after that.
Nah, I reckon you got worse, and then now you're alright. Now you've met someone.
Nah, do you know what? Not even I think, I know, bruv, I wouldn't have left if I hadn't have got over my abandonment issues. That was a big thing, as much as weird as it is to say, yeah, that's the only person, not the only person, but that's someone that never left me, innit? I left it. I finally got over the worry of being abandoned, holding on too tight, and I was all right, boom, situation's not good for no one, and no one else is going to make the call, innit?
You also found that if you actually did go out on your own, you weren't alone. No,
I was fucking fine.
And you survived.
More than survived.
Thrived, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
that was me getting over my... Not that I haven't still got them.
You still got a touch of it, yeah.
Trauma's trauma, innit? You don't you keep your inner child with you, innit? That's why you can't really get rid of trauma. And kids are fucking pussy holes. And so am I. But, yeah, that whole Rick and Morty episode, that hit a bit close to home. I was fucking Coco.
I had an interesting interpretation of it. When they first went in the hole, when they, even for the first bit, they're it's going to be spiders, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. A lot of people say, I'm scared of this, I'm scared of that, I'm scared of spiders. Being scared of heights is I think that's a bit different because there's a bit of an element of
fear of actual death.
That's could kill you. I suppose a spider could kill you, but not in the UK.
Yeah.
But it's Leah is scared of spiders. No, Joe, what fuck you to leave it.
Me too.
So partners, if we do decide to leave that out, partner is scared of spiders.
Yeah.
And we live in a country where it's none of them are venomous, and she explained it to me as it's the independent movement of the legs.
Yeah, she said that to me as well.
Yeah, so I'm all right, that's relatively irrational. There's something else going on there.
Do you know what?
But I think the Rick and Morty episode, I think the point of that, one of the points it was trying to make is, you go into, you think you're scared of these things, but what you're truly scared of is on a much deeper level than that.
Yeah. I think real fear is way more irrational than, like, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't really explain how you became scared of, like, a real fear sort of thing. It just kind of grips you deep.
Most of your true fears are emotional. Like, is this the emotional fear of getting abandoned? It's the emotional fear of getting abandoned.
Yeah. You see what the whole thing is as well is like you say, like, not just thinking you know what your fear is, thinking as deep as this is, because I've just said the whole thing, but like even now watching that episode made me think, yo, don't think you're over your abandonment issues. Like, just because I'm over it and I had this big thing happen, it doesn't mean I'm over it. You get me? I'm still susceptible to it.
Do you think everyone's gonna leave, or just
Bro, everyone did leave.
nah? But
Like kind of. Like
your mum never left.
nah, but like that's yeah and no. But like my mum was a single parent, so it weren't like she wasn't in the house. But I was a latchkey kid, innit? So like she'd leave for work before I left for school, and I'd have to like go to like somewhere around the house and then take me to school. And then I came back, and I had to let myself in until she got home. I was with someone until she got back, innit?
Yeah, but that's for most people I know.
Nowadays,
that's how they grew up.
okay, you say that.
I'd go as far as to say a lot of people have abandonment issues.
Yeah. But then you got to think as well the context of where I grew up in. I grew up in like Moseley, innit? And it's like the school's quite middle class. There's a lot of kids like anywhere that's nice. It's kind of ghetto as well. So there's a lot of kids that were in my situation, but there were also a lot of kids that grew up with just mums at home, full families. I mean, all that shit they might be dealing with divorces and all that kind of stuff. But on the surface,
your childhood interpretation of what was going on.
Yeah. I'm older now. I can conceptualize it better.
The complexities of relationships.
Yeah. But yeah, Chin, when Chin was 10, they went to Brighton. Like, they moved away for a bit. They came back, but like I didn't think I was ever going to see him again. Technically, even though I didn't like you was gone for a while.
One of my memories of not because I don't think I got abandonment issues, but when we left year 6, like me and Chin were crying, hugging each other.
Yeah.
And I just knew I had never seen because I had to get a taxi to work, and then because I lived so far away, it felt like another world, and it like
yeah. You're never gonna come back to that
you
world
like
again.
went to different music to everyone in my area. It felt like I was like going to another country, and I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna see him again. That was like mad.
Yeah.
And then when I did see he's in that club that time, it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yes. List goes on. I mean, obviously, not like my dad abandoned me. My dad don't live with me. I didn't really see any of my siblings. One of 6 children, apart from my little brother, who I made sure that he just saw me all the time because I didn't really see my brothers and sisters that much. My other best friend just disappeared since I was like 25. I ain't seen him. Well, I did see him again, but we spoke about that before.
Pod, or did we cut it out?
I don't know. I can't remember. Me, Chin, we grew up with another guy. He's not around anymore.
No, that's the first episode. Oh wait, no, was that just that?
No, I think that was the J. Cole one, and me and you both got really emotional.
Yeah, we got really emotional, never put it out.
This ain't going on, motherfucker.
Yeah, you sent me one.
Yeah, I think I sent that to you.
Quite a long time, and I said to you, I was just like, maybe don't put the name or be as specific about it.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about my mate as well, innit?
We didn't put that one out. And like lots of like I say, it was a big thing for a long time, sort of thing.
Yeah, but now
then that is just the way it is, isn't it? Like, you don't have to I think I don't know. I don't know how to
you're
explain
close
it.
now. You're close with me and P now. You think we're just gonna get up and go? Or...
Nah, it ain't even like that. It's more like it's my experience, not my expectation. You know what I mean? That make any sense? Yeah, my experience rather than my expectation. But then at the same time, all of those people have come back. You get me? And it ain't like they've come back. It's that they were never... I don't know. You know, you got to let it go for it to come back, all that kind of shit. I don't know, like, it's just... Not like that. I never needed anybody, you get me? Like, I'm okay. I've always been okay, sort of thing. Like, everyone lives their lives and it is what it is, sort of thing.
That's part of the fear hole, though. You tell yourself, like he tells himself that. Isn't it? He's just like, I'm fine on my own. You build yourself for that, and then you think you're out the fear hole, but no, you're still into the fear hole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone's fine on their own, is it, really?
I think everyone needs connections and that. Everyone needs, like...
I acknowledge I can survive on my own, but I thrive when I'm with people that I've got love for, or love. I acknowledge that. I guess for some people, or at least for me, the core of fear of abandonment is not being able to sort of, I don't know, survive without anyone else. It kind of pushes the B character mindset, like the sidekick mindset, which kind of pushes you looking around and looking at people as amazing rather than seeing your own greatness, sort of thing. I feel like that's where it kind of led me in the end.
But then when I started writing music and that, I started to see a lot of what I was doing, sort of stuff, like you're writing your real feelings down. So I think that changed a lot and kind of got me more in touch with what was happening beneath the surface and all that shit.
Exactly.
And then yeah, you kind of build from there, innit?
Question is, are we still in the hole? Are we out the hole?
We're always in the hole, man. Do you know how many things I'm afraid of?
Are we in the Matrix?
Honestly, like just being a parent, I think is like fucking scary as shit. Like, just like worried that they're gonna. I'm scared my daughter's gonna be like me too much. I think sometimes.
Would you say it's a worry or a fear?
I'd say it's a fear.
I don't think it's a fear.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm-
You can't tell me.
I'm worried about this. Is it? I'll be worried about things happening to them, but I fear not being strong enough to do something about it if it does. You know what I mean?
You see what I think my greatest fear is that my daughter just like I don't mind whatever happens in her life in it, whether it's good, bad, tragic, like stupid, whatever. I just don't. I hope I have a type of relationship with her where she can tell me the stuff that happens to her. You know what I mean?
She will eventually, but for a bit, you're gonna go through the hide it from my dad stage, isn't it?
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Teenager.
Yo, everything's impossible before you make it happen, isn't it?
Interesting, Mr. Robert.
Do you not like that?
No, I do. I just thought this is a moment of quiet reflection, but then again, it's an audio medium. People have wanted to listen to, so they want to hear us be quiet.
I have to cut that gap out.
No.
Nah,
I think you
that's
finished
a
off.
thinking gap.
There you go. We've gone. This next item to discuss. We discussed. I feel like we've covered that pretty.
Yeah.
thoroughly then, unless you have deep fears, Dwayne, you would like to tell us.
Yeah, man. Come on, you gotta have some like mad ones. Actually, I know you've got some mad ones.
Yeah, I'm crazy, innit?
Yeah.
I just don't want to put them on the internet.
I was gonna say, these could be used against.
So, probably cut this out. So the first one ain't that bad. I'm just paranoid that I'm broke. I'm not broke, but like money for me is struggling. It like I save too much. I don't spend any money. Like what was I like when I
Had to buy this. The laptop.
I've always wanted a Mac, but I had to ask Siobhan, even though I had the money, it's my money. She needed to okay it because I was like, it was like 900 and something quid. I was like, that's
A lot of money.
a lot of money
for a
just
second.
for nothing because we ain't gonna make money out of this. And she's like, just buy it, man. You're a fucking idiot. Just fucking buy it. And like, I'm just obsessed with like saving for the future. I just don't want to go broke. Like, I'm not rich,
Yeah.
but I don't want to like. I don't know. I'm just really paranoid about looking after me and looking after Siobhan. And like, if one of us gets sacked, how are we gonna cope? So like,
Yeah.
the other week when you just spent that money on club, we was joking about it, but seriously, I'll never. Now I've got a mortgage, I'll never do that. Now I'll be like, nah, that needs to get stashed away because.
It's part of the reason I'm flossing now,
yeah.
innit?
And this is it. I'm halfway between you two.
Yeah. And then
what? Keep Leah to ground me as well.
But then one day I'm like, I could die tomorrow because Siobhan's like, you don't want to die. We've sort of got a jokey plan like, we're gonna retire at 55, go on a round the world cruise, die on a cruise, sell the house, spend all the money before we die because we've got no kids in it. And but she's like, you can't save too much because like anything could happen. Like if you want to do something, just do it in it. So like, it's a bit of a struggle between enjoying my life and, but sometimes I get so focused on doing it, like I get stressed that I'm not doing enough in it, and it literally drives me insane sometimes.
You and your wife.
Yeah.
Do you do it on like a random side question, but it kind of relates to an extent? Do you know when you're playing like an RPG game? Do you hoard items?
Yeah.
So
So
like, you've got to the end of the
Yeah.
game and you've got fucking maxed out maximum
Yeah.
potions and shit like that.
Yeah, so say if I'm playing Resident Evil, got the shotgun, I can't use that shotgun. That shotgun.
he's using the pistol.
It's
and
too
putting
good.
out
It's
bullets.
too good, man. So
Yes.
I finished the game with like rocket launchers and shotguns and like yeah.
Yeah, that's something I also do, and I think I have that fear, maybe less of an extent because I don't know how deep yours is. But
Since I've had a mortgage, it's like the pressure's like a lot for me to like just make sure that like everything's all right and like I've told you need to do like not as bad as me, but you need to like. I think when you do get yours eventually, you'll be like, kind of get it now, because like if I lose my job, like not straight away, but you lose your house in it, and that like scares me a bit in it.
You see what I was gonna say? I probably not like I get it worse than you, but obviously when I was like for the last 8 years, I've been like in a job, losing my job, in a job, losing my job, and that kind of thing. I've probably been through it enough to be like, all right, safe. Like I know when to ball and I know when to sit down. You know what I mean?
And then I got made redundant about 5 years ago now, and then I got made redundant. I got married the first day back at work. The boss was like,
"You're gonna have to explain that one. You got made redundant, you got made married, and then what?"
"Nah." So I got married.
Yeah, and then did you get any? Oh, is that when you started?
I went on my honeymoon. There's rumbles of redundancy. First day I came back, this geezer, the boss was like, "Oh, do you have a nice honeymoon?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Come into this room," and he's like, "Oh, you've got 90 days notice. You got to find another job." And that's when I was like, "Yo, this shit can happen anytime, man.
Yeah.
I need to sort myself out." But I've always, ever since I was a kid, I've been a saver in it, and now it's just kicked up a notch. And then my other fear, I might cut this out, is that like one day I'm going to be wheelchair bound in it, and I think it's starting to happen now in it, like because of my shoulder and my knees. I think it's the start of the downfall in it, but because I'm so stubborn,
bro, you need to just like do some research, man. Start sinking some cod liver oil and shit, man.
Bro, it's in the fucking. I bought like a massive tub of cod liver oil and like.
Have you been having it? Whether powdered or liquid?
No, there's capsules in it.
Capsules. Now just get the straight up 7 C's on a spoon, bro.
You enjoying the burps? Fucking horrible.
Bocat burps.
Bocat burps.
Oh, fuck, I think we should leave it there just for that.
That's the new fear of bocat burp.
But a problem of me, like, so when going on the treadmill, because I'm an idiot, like I said, like I started walking, 4 minutes was killing me off. Then I went to 5, and then it got up to 20. But I think because it's high impact, the way I walk, I think it's like worse for my knees than it is for my body, innit? So I just need to calm down a bit. And
I think treadmills in general aren't good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe. Wheelchair on a treadmill.
You can buy them, you know. You can buy them. Like,
see,
the athlete, you know, the ones where you clip a bike into it.
Oh
you can like clip your wheelchair into it, but I think they're like $3,000 or something ridiculous.
You see
just
what?
Put
though?
a wheelchair on a treadmill for free, isn't it?
You see what though? It's like I don't know. Not like that, but it sounds weird. But like I don't know, anyone can end up wheelchair bound. You get me? Like I can like I don't know, like get in a car crash and end up wheelchair bound. Like I don't know, like it sounds weird, but it sounds weird for me. I'm not saying anything, but like to me, I'd never think you'd be worried about that because you're the person that makes me not worried about being paraplegic or wheelchair bound or having mobility issues.
Yeah, but it's different thinking about it. But realistically, like if I couldn't walk up the stairs, I'd have to sell the house and buy a bungalow. It's just a lot of shit in it. I hurt my ankle a couple of years ago, and I've got like a screw in there. But because they did it years ago, the bones like gone through the screw, and it was killing. And it was like, oh, we could fix it, but it might make you wheelchair bound. So leave it as long as you can leave it for, and then we're gonna have to do something about it. And then I was like, because in my old house we had a step to the toilet in it. I was like, we need to get out of here. But then I just bought another house with steps in there, so I didn't listen to myself.
Let's get another lift put in, man.
But it's because my mum was like, because you're in a wheelchair, you got to get a bungalow. So I was like, I ain't getting a fucking bungalow. Fuck that.
Trust me.
So
we're gonna call it here.
Unless
was there anything else on your list of things you wanted to talk about?
No, I've done.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess not to do like Jerry Springer final thoughts.
Can we make it a nicer? Like it's a bit of a depressive ending. Isn't it?
I was gonna say now.
Depends how much I cut out. This could be a very short episode.
I don't know. I guess fine, finish it with the fact that like I don't know, Rick and Morty is like it's always a side of comedy, and it like it's I don't know, one person's fear with another person's nothing, and it's like I don't know, you got to take everything in perspective, innit? Like
if you let yourself live in fear, you'll always be in the hole.
Yeah.
It's hard. Obviously, one of the hardest things is to conquer your fears.
That is a Jerry Springer final thought, man. That's nice.
But it's called conquering your fears because they can be conquered.
Yeah. Hey, come on.
I'm not saying if you're scared of dogs to run up and stop trying to fight dogs. I'm not encouraging that. But
you are right. Be honest, because I was scared of putting. You know me, I hate the internet in it, and I didn't want to put myself out there. I still haven't told anyone at work just because. Fuck that. But like, I don't mind like. If we got randoms now, I don't think I'd get. We must have it. I reckon if we got anyone that we don't know, message that.
Yeah, man, hit us
send
up
a message.
somewhere. Yeah, if
Also,
you don't know us personally, hit us up on a message and we'll give you a shout out.
Even if you do know us, if you've got
Yeah.
anything you particularly want us to talk about as well.
We're
Or-
taking it serious now.
Yeah.
If you got any questions,
Next week the episode don't drop because
nobody
we
asked
didn't
anything.
take it
We have
serious.
nothing to work with. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other.
Happy New Year.
Please don't rub your chest when you say that.
Right now, I got a good ending. Are we finished?
Yeah, go on.
Don't be scared to like, comment, and subscribe.
I like it. All right, then. That's episode 14 done. See you later, guys.
1,000 grams of protein.
Sponsored by Haribo.
That's my Haribo.
Hopefully, yeah, sponsors Harry Mo for real.